Take 3, because I keep messing up. All right, here's our experimental apparatus. We've got this rotating thing here. There's a string that's wrapped around one of the hubs here, and on that string is a weight. Well, I've sort of wrapped up the string here, so the weight's going to start about there. That looks pretty good. You should be able to see that against the background. And this first weight is the 200-gram mass. As this thing spins, you might want to watch its motion, and this particular weight there, I put some tape and some markings on it so you should be able to see it easier. Maybe you want to see how many times it goes around or something like that. You also might want to see when the weight hits the ground, and you should be able to see that. Tried to make it colorful. And you might want to see how far down it goes. That's a possibility too. We can use this meter stick to measure increments of 10 centimeters. That's what these orange and white sections are. Maybe you want to measure a time. Just look at the time index on the video, maybe even if you slow it down. And if something goes from 1 minute to 1 minute and 3 seconds, it took 3 seconds. So we are going to let this thing fall. We're going to let it spin. Look at any of those things that you might want. Again, this is the 200-gram mass, and we want to calculate the angular acceleration of this. This is what you need to be writing out on that sheet to either hand in or scan and hand in for our first rotational lab. So I'm going to start it in just a second. It looks pretty good, I think. Maybe I'll turn it up just a little bit. And ready, set, go. It's going. It's going. That was a stop. That's when it hit the ground. Now, of course, this thing is still moving. Maybe you want to use that, but maybe you don't. It depends. Now, the weight's gone now. It fell off. That's okay, but it does still seem to be still going. We'll repeat this. With the bigger weight. And there definitely should be some common sense here where if we've got a bigger weight, we can kind of assume what will happen with our angular acceleration. And this one's the 500-gram mass. So all the same stuff. We'll start at about there, the 500-gram mass. Ready, set, go. It hits the bottom now. Notice that thing's still going. That maybe is even a little bit harder to see that one. But